My name is Jamie, and this is the vlog for December 20th, 2020. It's about 9:25 at night. And I'm doing this from the bathroom, so I'm sorry for the running water sound effects, but I am going to jump into a hot bath once I'm done with this, so this is what you get today. Sorry, no vlogs from the bathtub. So, anyway, it's been a very busy last couple of days. The kiddo got her COVID test on Thursday, which went much more easily than the COVID tests have when they first came out with this thing. They stuck a giant Q-tip all the way up into your brain, basically tickled the back of your throat with the Q-tip. Now it's just a swab that went around here. And we've been staying around the house. No contact with other people for the kiddo, which chiefly means no contact with other people for us as well. So yeah, it's been a lot of that. We ran into a giant snafu with the septic tank funding from the state. So basically the state funding means that the state gets to weigh in to see if your property has any cultural significance. So if they find tribal remains or tribal artifacts within a certain vicinity of your home, they get to comment and weigh in and possibly even do an archaeological dig on your land. We had our address run as part of the loan process and found out that there were remains found within a mile of our house. So now the Department of Ecology gets to come over, take a look at our property, weigh in on, comment on the project, possibly monitor the project, and we may have to pay for an archaeological dig. Yes, that's how this goes. We pay for them to come out and look for cultural things on our land. The whole thing is very odd. Like, I am super glad that they have somebody that comes out and does these things and makes sure that the cultural and the heritage is being respected and all that. We do not live on a reservation, but we do live very close to several. So I'm surprised, but I get it. On an Indiana Jones level curiosity, it's pretty cool. On a homeowner trying to fix a 70-year-old septic tank level, it is frustrating because it's yet another setback. So we've had to scramble to find the money to pay our designer and to get the application in because fees go up as of next year. Our designer has been amazingly patient with us as we wait for this funding to come through, but he deserves to get paid too. So I figured out how to pay them both before the end of the year. I've had to talk to some people that I owe money to in January, like kiddo school and stuff, and to see if they'll extend tuition for us a little bit so that we can figure it out. And we're also going to work on the giant refinance for the house too, all at the same time. So with a little luck, January should be swimming, but Christmas is very skinny, which is fine for me. I would rather get a handwritten love letter from any friend or family member than a thing any day of the week and twice on Sunday. Or something handmade is amazing. I'm one of those people that appreciates that stuff. So anyway, yeah, it is what it is. We were going to celebrate Christmas tonight. We really didn't get to, with the kiddo surgery coming up and lack of planning on our part. It didn't happen. So we're going to celebrate Christmas on whatever day she's feeling well enough to celebrate Christmas on. I still got a couple of small gifts to wrap and make it happen. So tomorrow, we could wake up super early, whole family, but my husband is not coming with us to the surgery center. He opted to stay home since he can't come inside anyway, which makes sense. I wish he would have offered to drive because it is a 45-minute drive minimum one way, and taking a kid who's just had surgery for a 45-minute drive home without anybody in the back seat seeing to her needs means that drive is going to take a lot longer. It's going to be a lot more stressful. But he doesn't want to sit in the car because he can't even come into the waiting room. So he doesn't want to sit in the car for hours. Our check-in is at 7:30 in the morning. Surgery's not till 9. It's probably going to take a half an hour, and there'll be a couple hours after that to see how she comes out of anesthesia. So I get it. Makes me a little sad, but he will be here at home when we get home. So I don't know, sometimes I sit here and just get frustrated and go, well, why am I not just waiting until summertime and doing this myself? And then I have nights like tonight where I laid in her bed after I tucked her to sleep and she fell asleep, and I listened to her breathe. And there were whistles and there was snoring, and there was a couple of moments where she stopped breathing for a couple seconds, and I have to admit, I pray tonight is our last night, wondering if she's gonna have some breathing problem in the middle of the night, or if we'll wake up for it. The past 2 or 3 nights, she's gotten up at between 1 and 4 in the morning. Something happens, night terrors, accidents, all things that click for sleep apnea kids. So I'm really hoping we can get our handle on this so that things get easier. Watching her be tired at 9 a.m., even though she slept a full night, is hard. And to be completely selfish and completely honest, I'm going to be 41 in January, and I haven't had a full night's sleep in about 6 years. It has definitely damaged my health. I can't blame it for everything, of course, but it has been very hard to keep any sort of consistency in my diet and in my routines when I don't know what the night will bring. So here's to hoping everything tomorrow goes smoothly. I do have to stay in the building, of course, once she's out, in case there's any problems. The other danger is sleep apnea and anesthesia. Obviously very tricky things. But I trust that our nurses will be able to handle it. I'm gonna go take my bath and try to get some sleep. And I'm going to try to be as cool and calm and awesome a mom as I can possibly be in the morning. So when I started this whole thing, I was wondering where I was at in all this. Apparently, maybe I'm more of a cornerstone than I gave myself credit for. Today was busy and productive. Squat work is done. Platform is almost done. Kiddo is ready for surgery. Tomorrow, hopefully tonight will be our last night with wheezy breathing. Tomorrow will be better.